And good evening, y'all. It's Dim Nut here, and tonight we're doing homework for lesson number 2 from the incredible Pico W tutorial series by Paul McWhorter. And there'll be links in the description for the lesson that this homework is for. And something I didn't mention last video, but I want to, the goal for me doing my homework is to portray it from a complete beginner's perspective. There are far more efficient ways and better ways to accomplish the homework, as shown in many of the fine examples of others' homework that have already been posted. But my goal is to show from a complete beginner's perspective, using only the tools and ideas and lessons that have been thus far. So anyone watching is wondering why I'm doing it a long, hard way. That's why. Each lesson I want to use only what has been taught thus far, so that any complete beginner, never programmed anything, no knowledge whatsoever, this is their very first tutorial series and they're working through, maybe it'll help them in any troubles they have going through and using what's already been taught and practicing that, and then building up to the more complex and efficient ways of doing things. So with that being said, this lesson's homework is to create a blinking LED that sends out the Morse code symbol SOS using the appropriate time difference, or not difference, but the appropriate time intervals as prescribed by the International Morse Code, which is basically the dit or the dot is 1 time unit, da or dash is 3 time units, space in between characters in a word is 1 time unit, and space in between words, or space in between words, is 7 time units. So actually, no, I misspoke there. That is not correct. The space in between characters is a da, or 3 time units. And then in between words, it is 7 time units. I'll go over that again when I get to that part. But I've already connected up the LED. We're using pin 15, physical pin 20, GPIO pin 15. So first I'm just going to make it blank, make sure it's working, and then we'll go into the code for this week's homework lesson. So first we got to import a couple libraries from, let me see if I can spell correctly. And we're going to import pin, and we're going to import sleep for this for this one. Now we need to declare our LED. We'll do more up here after we make sure it blanks. But we're using pin 15, so pin 15, and that is pin dot capital OUT. And then we'll create our while loop, or while true anyway. And don't forget your colon. Now let's go LED dot value. We'll make it 1 for on, and then sleep for half a second, and then LED dot value as 0 for off, and we'll have that for half a second also. All right, now let's hit F5 and see if we did it right. Make sure our LED blinks. And good. It blanks. So now what we need to do, let's go ahead and declare our dits and das. So our dit equals, and we're going to go ahead and just put that in for a quarter second, and then everything will be based off of that in the time intervals. So, and we'll do a da equals dit times 3. Okay. And then we'll do character space is equal to da. And then we'll do, let's do word space. That is, we forgot something up there too. Like Paul McWhorter said, it's not an error if you catch it before you run your code. So there we go. And then word space is 7 dits. So dit times 7. All right, so we got our dit, our da, our character space, and our word space. That should do it. If we need anything different, we'll change it. Actually, before I do that, let's go on. Now, SOS is dit, 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 da, 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 dit, dit, dit. So we're going to do dit, and then this space between characters. Actually, well, it's not space in between dits and das is still one time unit. All right, so now that we have that, let's go ahead, Control C, and we'll add another, and let's do this again. We'll add a space to give us our characters. Give us a little bit of, there, so we need dit, 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 and then we need the character space now. Character space. All right. Now let's copy that to make it a little easier. Control C. Just go down here, and we'll do 2 spaces and give us a little bit of there. And we'll do it again. Do it. So we already got our dits, 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 except in this phone we need to change it to a da, da, da. Then we already have dit, dit, dit again, so SOS. Now here, we're going to change this to word space. Now, let's see, I think we got it right. We got our all our stuff set up here. Dit, 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 character space. Da, da, da. And then dit, dit, dit. All right, let's hit F5 and hold your breath and see what happens. We get da, 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 dit, 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 space, da, dit, dit, da, 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 dit, dit, dit. There we go. 3 dits, 3 das, and 3 dits. So there we go. There's a lot of things you can do. Like I said, there's way more efficient ways to do this, but this is what has been taught thus far in the lessons. So if any beginners out there, this is how you can achieve this homework without using any extra information than what has already been in the lessons up until this one. Thank you very much, and I hope everybody enjoyed it, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.